Hey, welcome Scorpio to your mid-August 2020 tarot reading. If it is your first time to my channel, I would like to welcome you. My name is Adrian. I'm intuitive healer, holistic wellness practitioner, and I really love doing the tarot. I train how to do the tarot. I teach how to do the tarot. My contact details are down below if you want to follow me on that. And I'm also doing spiritual regression hypnosis, which is a beautiful online session at this point of the world. And of course, I can do that wherever in the world you are available. Okay, so we're going to focus, sorry, for you. This is basically for August 2020. So from now until about the end of August, what is the general energy for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascending? Now, in all the time that I've been doing, YouTube videos, I realized to myself this morning, oh my goodness, I'm actually going to shuffle while I'm speaking to you. I realized to myself this morning, oh my goodness, I haven't actually recorded for Scorpio first before, and I thought to myself, I should actually do that. So where we go, for this week's reading, even though there's a reading every week, and there's also weekend readings coming. So if you want, you can always subscribe to the channel if you want to catch those, and hit that notification bell so that YouTube knows that you want to see my videos. But yeah, let's go with Scorpio first, and then there's a schedule down below in the description box, and it shows you which days your readings are coming out. So we're going to take these cards that came out here, and we're just sort of going to look at where you are at the moment and where the sort of energy is taking you as a general collective at the moment. Okay, please bear in mind that it is a general reading. If you want something more specific, pertaining more specifically to you, then you can always book a personal reading with me. All right, so I like to see the Scorpio, the Three of Cups. So this is a good start. This is a sort of where you are, very good potential at the moment. Things can actually turn out really, really well for you at the moment. There's many of those sort of hidden opportunities for life to really expand to that next step. All right. And of course, there's always opportunities available in this world. There's always like the chance for you to move over to the next step. But at this particular point in time, your alignment, your overall general alignment with the universe and with the planets and all those type of things is of such a nature that very good things can be unlocked for you. All right. Of course, with everything in life, it is, the party can sort of be there and we can sort of be invited to the party, but it's really up to us whether we actually go and join the party. So life is saying to you, listen, there's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful things that is available here for you. Would you actually like to go ahead and to experience that? Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you this. You are heading in a very good direction, but. All right. Going ahead, there with the Tower, there are some things that is sort of coming apart. All right. And it's probably not going to be the most pleasurable experience. Okay. Now, life obviously works in a beautiful harmony and a beautiful flow. So the invitation there for you, when you get, this opportunity to make new friends, get new support structures, and people that just generally want to help you and be there for you. The encouragement from the universe, they're saying in this moment, they're sort of preparing you for this sort of Tower moment that is coming, which can be experienced as a very challenging moment. So that you are maybe finding that you are getting more sort of support and opportunities to have fun and those type of things to come into your space than may have come before. The reason why that happens is not because life is trying to sort of set you up and then make you fall. What is happening is that you are heading towards a period of a deep purging, a very deep cleansing. And in order for you to not experience this as an absolute catastrophe in your life, this preparation will serve you really, really well. So this is life really helping you, giving you the strength that you need, because after the Tower moment, you're going to the sun, you're going to your shine, you're going into that that strong, powerful light, basically, where there's some Leo season that at the time of me recording this video, and sort of like until like the middle of August, the Leo season, the Leo energy is still running there quite strongly. That bold, beautiful energy is still there, and it can support you. And remember, it doesn't matter what your zodiac sign is, because we're all affected by the planets in any case. So just because you're a Scorpio and you're not a Leo, that's, for example, that's sort of like ruled by the sun, that in itself is sort of irrelevant, because the energy is available to all of us. Life is a constant invitation, and the question is, will you accept the invitation that is being sort of handed to you for you to go forward? And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles for you over there. So again, it's good to have your eye on the big goal. It's good to have your eye on where it is that you'd like to go and what it is that you'd like to achieve. One needs to have goals in this world in order to to move forward. To order to reach your goals, you need to have some goals, but you want to be mindful that you don't focus so much on where it is that you want to go and what it is that you want to experience, that you forget about the things within your immediate vicinity, the things and the people that that's your support structure, that is good to be grateful for. Okay, so let's clarify with this deck that I love so much, the Good Tarot, and we're going to start with the Three of Cups over there. All right, so with the Three of Cups, just while I'm drawing a clarifier for you, I'm just going to tell you the messages that I'm getting for you, Scorpio. Okay, so you may find, sort of unsuspected or unexpected, really, sort of like reasons, to celebrate. Nice things coming your way. People just really wanting to help you. But I feel there's like a sense of suspicion. It's kind of hard to trust. But there, with the Three of Fire, that is actually following this Three of Cups. All right, and this is about emotions. This is about opening your emotions. It's about it's really saying to you, all these beautiful things that are coming your way, experience those emotions. Feel that beauty. Just let loose, have some fun. It's like I'm feeling this very sort of almost wind up energy, where we're sometimes so scared to actually do anything, because you're afraid that if you do something, that it will be perceived as wrong. It's not right, it's not acceptable, and that energy in itself can sometimes prevent us from doing anything at all. And so the sort of encouragement that I'm getting for you is, when an opportunity comes around for you to just sort of unwind a little and relax a little, it doesn't have to be a long-term thing. It doesn't have to be a lifelong thing, So you can say, like somebody says to you, I don't know, I'm going to make hot chocolate. Do you want to have some? It doesn't have to be something that's going to change your world. But at this particular point in time, it just sort of lifts your spirits a little, or whatever it is, whether you play table tennis or whatever. And just do it for that particular point in time, just so you can experience the elevation of energy. Because it's sort of like your bank of, if you want to call it that, like your positivity bank, like your bank of courage, really. It sort of needs to be built up at the moment, because remember, we are heading towards this Tower moment. And a Tower moment, it's a deep cleaning, it's a deep purging, it's a deep cleaning out, of things that are not really working in any case. It's almost like when we speak about a Mercury retrograde, everybody jumps around. It's like, Mercury retrograde, oh my goodness, Mercury retrograde. But the thing about Mercury retrogrades is that they show to you what are the things that were not working all along in any case. Okay, it's not like it's not like it's pulling up new stuff for you. So it's the same thing with you with this Tower moment. And what is this card that came out here? There's a couple that came up, but I'm just gonna take the top one for you. And look at where this Tower moment is taking you. This is exactly what we've been speaking about, the World card. It's opening up worlds for you. There is so much limited thoughts and limited beliefs and ancestral sort of, energies and all those type of things that is being cleared out at the moment. And it's benefiting you, not even just in this lifetime, but in all your experiences of life, in all your sphere of life. So it's an overall benefit for you that not only unlocks your greatest potential, that doesn't only unlock basically worlds for you. That doesn't only unlock, you know, I always say to people this, which is such a beautiful thing for me when I kind of got it, you know, in spiritual regression hypnosis, because when we go down to you know, your timeline, like your childhood, or, you know, we maybe go to like past lives or something like that, which is all really the same life. It's just experienced in a different way, because, you know, for the human experience, you need time. But with the clearing out, you know, of whatever's holding you back in this world or in a different world, you benefit all over. You don't just benefit in this life, you benefit everywhere. That is why it's so powerful when you do past life regression, because the healing you do in that life benefits you in this life and in all the other life experiences that you're having as well. But the magic of this, and this is the magic of this card, is that not only does it unlock the potential and the talents and all those type of things and the skill that you have in all other lives. Not only does it do that, but it also opens the sort of the doors to new avenues. It creates doors actually for new avenues, and in that sense we are all from source, you know, and we are all a loving extension of source. And the source wants us to win, because by fully embracing all of us and sometimes allowing the process to happen, which isn't always the most pleasurable experience, but in so doing we ourselves expand. So in that sense, it's almost like you become the source from which you are. All right, so that's something to think about. Okay. All right, let's clarify the sun, because look at this, you were the world and now you've got the sun, the shine, the moment, the sort of glory, the positivity that you deserve. Okay, let's have a look at that. So we're going with the sun. And you know what I love is many of you have sort of been trying to not let the part of you that you don't like to be seen. You know, those parts of you that are not so pretty, you know, they're a little bit on the ugly side. You didn't really want those parts to be seen, but it's almost like the relationship that you're getting with it through this deep cleaning, to this deep sort of purging period that you're going to, you know, and that you're going towards and through, that you're beginning to. This is like when you claim what was holding you back before. When you claim that and you make it your own, then what may have been your biggest stumbling block before now actually becomes your biggest strength. King of Earth. Okay. And of course, it's, even though it says king, this is just about the energy, and this is about your relationship with the earth and the sky. It's balancing. So, you know, so many times and I speak about this often, you know, people want to like open their third eyes and do astral traveling and connect to the soul plane and the angel plane and all these type of things, but we're connected to all of this. In any case, it's all us and we are all it. And when you start to really realize how divine and honored the soul journey is, this journey here on earth as a soul having a human being experience, then things actually change for you quite a lot, you know, because you get to realize that you're actually part of something really, really incredible. Okay, and it is when we can really open our hearts to that and fully invest in how incredible our lives could actually become, that our lives unfold in astounding ways, in absolute astounding ways. Okay. I want to thank you guys so much. Some of you have been sending me the most beautiful messages. You'll see that my thumbnails became a little bit more sort of funky. And it's my best friend who's making those. She's absolutely amazing when it comes to social media, like content management and graphic design. So if any of you are maybe in need of, there's two cards that came out, so I'm going to take them both for you. If any of you are in need of some graphic design work or social media work, you know, you can contact her directly. There's a link down below in the description, and it's called AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Okay. Seven of Swords, final card for you, Scorpius. And then I'm also going to draw two oracle cards for you, so stay tuned for that. So the first card that came out for you was the Nine of Earth. So any of you may be having some, you know, maybe you've got some financial matters that you worry about, some financial concerns, some materialistic concerns, maybe getting into school, how to fix your car, maybe things that your key things that you need. So for all of those things that you're looking for, that you're hoping for, that you're needing, I feel that beautiful sort of avenues are opening for that for you, So if you've been struggling with things like that and you've been concerned about things like that, then that is really coming across for you, which I think is amazing. And energy that really works well for you, there's the 5 for fire. Watch your emotions. Okay, so in order to get these things that you want to have, these things that you feel that you might be lacking, that you'd like to experience in your life, that you'd like to have in your, physical conscious experience of life, watch your emotions. Be very mindful of not going into those sort of, dark emotions that may not be serving you in the best possible way. All right. Remember, your emotions is what attracts your experience of life to you. So when you have an emotion, you want to ask yourself, do I want to have this experience of life? And if you don't, you may want to consider changing that particular emotion that you are having so that you can have a changed experience. All right. Look at the card that we got for you. It says, buckle up, buttercup. There's a message from the universe. And I'm going to show you the back there and just show you. So if you want to freeze the screen, you can do that. And it says, being fair and reasonable will earn you respect and admiration. But being genuinely kind will make you a total love magnet. And this is a message from the universe for you. So I'm just going to finish off for you with a crystal oracle card. As you all know, I love my love my crystals. And in fact, next month in September, towards the end of the month, I'm going to have a online workshop about how you can use crystals to really expand the sort of set the trend for the abundance in your life and to expand it as well as maintain it. All right. And there will be, you can contact me about that if you want to. My link for my Facebook and my Instagram pages are down below in the description. So you can follow those if you'd like to do that. I also go live on Facebook from time to time where I actually draw cards for you coming on, which is exciting. I love doing that. Yeah, I'm setting up a mailing list which I will send out once a month, and it may or may not be available in this video yet. My social media friends still busy doing it for me, but that's a good reason to subscribe, because next time when you look at your video, the link will also be there and you can sign up for that, and it's going to obviously be a beautiful sort of global event. And crystal oracle there for you, it's petrified wood, which speaks about, again, remember in the beginning we were speaking about ancestral energies and ancestral release and those type of things, and petrified wood speaks about that. And for those of you who haven't seen petrified wood before, it's actually quite incredible. It's wood that over millions of years has sort of like fossilized, and then it's kind of a blend between a crystal and wood, but it looks very funky. It looks like wood that's kind of set in glass. It's really incredible. And I've got a couple of pieces. I can't show it to you now because I've got it on the other side of the room, but this speaks about ancestral unlocking. And remember, when we speak about ancestral unlocking, sometimes people feel that, when we speak about ancestors, it's always a sort of heavy work that needs to be done. But remember, the lineage that you come from, there's a lot of skills and there's a lot of talents and there's a lot of positive things. And there's a lot of prayers. Literally, that saying that the prayers of your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother is positively serving you today. It actually really does. Okay? It's like the difference between if somebody else prays for you and like your mother prays for you. Your mother's got that, or whoever really sees you as a genuine figure, maybe your child or, maybe your lover or your partner. They've got that real genuine love for you. And so that energy that they're sending forward is so absolutely positive. Okay, so that's what I've got for you for this week, beautiful Scorpios, in this reading that I did for you first time in the pre-recorded, and I'm so happy that I did it. I should have done this before. I wish you the most beautiful week. Remember that I often have weekend readings coming out as well, so check out for that. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to do that. If you want to have a personal reading, you can contact me for that. And if you are interested in spiritual regression hypnosis, there's a link in the description for that as well. From my heart, namaste. Love and light.